Want to know more about bastard red foxes? Well, you are in luck. Time for a lesson in red fox colors and genetics. So when most people hear the term red fox, they probably think of something that looks a little bit like this. But thanks to fur farms, and I use the term thanks lightly, red foxes can actually come in dozens of different color morphs. But in the wild, you'll generally find red foxes that come in 5 different colors: true red, silver, cross, bastard red, and albino. And while there are several different genes that change the color of the fox, I'm going to go over the 3 main ones y'all need to know to understand how foxes are colored in the wild. There's A, which is the agouti or wild type gene, and this gene controls where the colors are distributed on the actual hairs. It's neat with some animals like rabbits because if you blow into them, you'll actually see rings of color ranging from light to dark. And that is the agouti gene at play. The next gene is the B gene, or brown. So while the A gene controls where the pigment is, the B gene controls what it is. And then there's the C gene, the albino gene. The C gene controls how much pigment there is and how intense it is. Okay, got it? Let's keep going. So the most common type of red fox that you'll find in the wild is the wild type, the true red fox. This is big A, big B, big B. The capital letters mean that the gene is dominant agouti, dominant brown. If it has babies with any other true red fox like this, it's only going to have true red babies, because all of the genes are dominant. And then we have silver foxes. Now there are lots of different varieties of silver foxes, so I'm just going to go with the standard silver. Big A, little b, little b. This means it'll have the same color distribution as a true red fox, but what the colors actually are will be different. It's basically a grayscale of the true red fox. Also, if you want me to talk more about silver fox genetics, I will. Moving on! Now we get to the cross fox. The cross fox, as its name suggests, is a cross between a true type red fox and a silver fox. A cross fox is always going to have a big A, little a for the agouti, and either a big B, little b for the brown. And that little b is where we get to bastard red foxes. The little b is for bastard, just kidding. You see, a bastard red fox is a true type red fox that is just not quite right because it has that recessive B in the brown gene. And again, the brown gene controls what the color actually is. So if a fox is a bastard red, the color sliders on different hairs are kind of just going all over the place, which can lead you to red foxes that look like this on a lower end or this on a more extreme end. I love these boys. But yeah, there you go. This was longer than I intended. Oh, and the albinos. That's just 2 recessive Cs. It doesn't matter what the other color locuses are. Those 2 little Cs will kind of just wash out over everything.